Hey guys, Huck Sports Cards here. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. Well, guys, on today's episode, I want to talk about the 1971 Topps set. Now, I've went through this set before on my show, but I was just going through some of my 70 sets again, and man, I really love that 1971 set. So my question to you is, what is your favorite set in the 1970s? You know, throughout the decades and stuff like that, like the 1950 sets, I don't think there's a bad set in there. In the 60s, I think there's a few sets that aren't as good as others and, don't look as good. But in the 70s, I guess because that's when I grew up collecting, because most of you know that watch my channel, in 1979, that was the first time I put a set together, a complete set, and I was 11 years old. But I picked up like older cards and stuff like that, and to me, older cards were the early 70s when I was 11 years old. And but I really took to the 1971 set. So like I've said before, I think the 71 set and the 79 set, because it has, my memories of putting that set together, those are my two favorite sets. But really, as I look, I think that 71 set is my favorite set, definitely in the 70s. And so I'm just kind of curious what your favorite set is and really why. So I want to show just some of my favorite cards from the 1971 set. Obviously, those cards were hard to get in great shape. I mean, once they got out of the packs and you put them in boxes or sleeves and stuff, it seems like every corner got nicked because of the black border. But but yeah, guys, so I want to show you some of my 1971 cards today. So let's go take a look at them.
All right, guys, well, this first card here, the Thurman Munson card, the action card here is pretty awesome. And unfortunately, there's not a ton of action cards in the 71 set. It's mostly just, just photos of guys, just stationary and everything. But I try to pull out some of the action cards that I like the most. But obviously, this is Thurman Munson's probably best card. It's a pretty cool action card. I think it probably sells for more than, price-wise, for more than any of his other cards, I would say. And you got this Reggie Jackson card here. And he was about to get ready to take off and just dominate for the A's. Would they win World Series in 72, 73, and 74? I love this Lee May action card. I don't know who that is leading off at first. Kind of cool. And then these two cards together, Johnny Bench leading in home runs and RBIs. He won MVP in 1970. And it's kind of crazy because you got the two guys right behind him, Billy Williams and Tony Perez, also, as you can see, had great years. But Johnny had the best year in the National League. It's kind of cool. Then you got Pete Rose here, which I like this card. As you can see, there's going to be a lot of players from the Big Red Machine. And one of them being this Joe Morgan action shot there. I just think that's a pretty cool photo right there that was taken. And then there's probably my all-time favorite player, Johnny Bench. He just played great in the 70s, just dominated in the 70s. Came up, and he was so young. And, I just definitely enjoyed watching him. When I played sports, I was a catcher at first, and, so he was the one I looked up to. Rod Carew here, and he's smiling, probably saying, "Hey, will you hurry up and get this picture over with? I'm about done here." So, but yeah, just all these cards. These are just some of the ones that I like the best. And I thought this was pretty cool too. When they did the National League playoffs and the American League playoffs, and as you can see, they on the National League, kind of like the photography. They kind of made it a pinkish color, where in American League it was yellow. And I just thought that was kind of cool how they did that, because you'll see here in a few minutes how the World Series was in color. So just a little bit different kind of thing there. And you got Tom Seaver card. Obviously you can see this one is like way off center, and I didn't know that, so I'm gonna have to go get me a new one. I thought this card right here was pretty cool. Bud Harrelson, I know most of y'all probably do know that watch my channel, but some may not. As you can see, that's Nolan Ryan, number 30 for the Mets right there, looking on as they throw down to try to throw the runner out. So, thought that was pretty cool. This is Steve Garvey's rookie card, and this one's in pretty decent shape. So, and then here's the World Series cards that I was talking about. As you can see, they're in color. And as you can see, Johnny Bench right there behind the plate. I grabbed those two. So, yeah. But the Reds, they didn't fare very well in the World Series against the Orioles. But, you know, still it's good that they made it. And that was kind of their start to turning into the Big Red Machine too. So, and you got this Brooks Robinson. Well, that's a pretty cool card right there. As you can see, his helmet looks a little bit different, and the bill is just a little bit shorter. And I love this. Photo right here. As you can see, it's definitely a play at the plate. So, pretty cool. The Yaz card is just a plain card, but I just thought it was a really cool card. And obviously this Nolan Ryan, and it's a little bit off center too there, isn't it? But I sent probably like 2 or 3 of the cards. I would get a Nolan Ryan card, and it'd be in great shape. Might send it in to PSA, get it graded, and then obviously this one wasn't worth grading, so it was in the set, but I'll have to pick up another one that looks a little bit better. Here's a great action photo at second base. Pretty cool there. And you got Hank Aaron. It's just a normal photo. Just he's like, all right guys, hurry up. Let's go. Al Oliver. Who doesn't believe that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? I mean, I think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Tell me if I'm wrong there. I don't know. He was just a great player in his time, without a doubt. So, then in this card right here, you got Dusty Baker and Don Baylor on there. This is kind of a hard card to find for the 71 set, being it's a high number card. And you got my all-time favorite manager, Sparky Anderson. And you got Dick Allen, which I hope gets in the Hall of Fame in 2025 when he comes up for re-election again. He's missed it twice now by just 1 vote. And I feel like, I mean, he just terrorized teams, you know. And I definitely feel like he deserves to be in there. Obviously, one of the great players of all time, Roberto Clemente. Also, Willie Mays. You know, it's getting late in his career there. And one of the great pitchers in the 70s that just passed away here recently, Vida Blue. So, but yeah, guys, that's just some of the 71 cards that I really like.
All right, guys. Well, that's my 1971 set. Like I said, I just love that set. It's probably my favorite all-time set in the 70s. Might be my all-time favorite set ever, maybe. I like a lot of them in the 50s. I mean, I really do like the 50s looks for sure. But guys, I really appreciate you watching today. Got a lot of good episodes coming up. Going to be going to Vegas. Going to check out some sports card shops in Vegas. So I'm going to do a little video on that. But guys, until next time, we'll see you later.